These Hot Idiots is a podcast featuring our hosts, two full-grown adult men. Together, they watch teen drama and young adult-oriented television shows one episode at a time. These Hot Idiots is a comedy podcast and isn't meant to be taken as real criticism. This podcast uses adult language. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to A Little Bit of the Tism, the only podcast that discusses autism in media. Just a little bit of the tism. Just a little.
Little bit of the tism.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, These Hot Idiots is back. It's not as hot. It is 74.
It's not as hot.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm Ash. That is Mega. Hello.
Yes. We are back with
Vampires.
The Vampire Diaries.
Vampire Diaries Season 2, Episode 20. The last day. This podcast is last day. No.
Never is a very long time.
Never is a very long time.
The last episode was Know Thy Enemy, which honestly that's kind of lame.
Yeah, I feel like they've used that before, right?
They've probably used Know Thy Enemy. They're probably going to use it again in another season.
Just going to keep using it.
Gonna show up more than once.
After our entirely Spanish recap, Damon is in a bed.
Listening in on the plan.
Listening in on how Stefan is talking to Elijah about how the curse is fake, and that the plan for Klaus is to activate his werewolf blood and become a hybrid, because he's a dormant werewolf, but human vampire. Or
the
hybrid.
curse is only a curse for Klaus to prevent him from being a hybrid vampire werewolf and then breeding and making more vampire werewolf hybrids because they are super duper strong.
Yeah, but the DM wouldn't allow it, so Klaus had to find a workaround.
They nerfed him.
Yeah, they had to nerf him. Like, they had to come up with like some way to balance the game along with the other party members. You know, you don't want to outshine your healer or your bard.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Elijah says that they have a plan to break the curse without killing Elena. First, they need the Moonstone and a werewolf and a vampire, and to drink Elena's blood until she's dead. But
I think the plan is the plan is basically for Klaus to go through his ritual, but Elena has to drink this elixir.
This cobweb-ass elixir that he brings out that apparently was made by a witch 500 years prior.
For Catherine,
for
specifically.
Catherine, because I think they're implying that Catherine, like, became a vampire to avoid this exact thing happening.
Yeah.
But if you drink this old-ass filter, which is probably totally not spoiled in any way...
That thing, yeah, that elixir cannot be effective just from the aging process.
I was going to say it must have denatured or something. Like, it's just
exactly.
a big old thing of vinegar now.
Yeah, it'll probably taste horrible and do nothing.
But, you know, Damon's protesting about it, and he's like, you don't know if that's still good. And Elijah's like, you got a better idea, bucko. So Elena's like, why can't we try I think Damon suggests that, you know, why not just give her the fucking Gilbert ring and have her come back? And he's like, doppelgangers can't come back from the...
Like, they don't know for sure, but they're fairly certain because doppelgangers are supernatural in nature, they aren't protected by the Gilbert ring.
What a shit, like, supernatural thing to be. It's just like, this doesn't work on you, and you have, like, 0 other benefits.
You have no actual... You're just a copy of someone else. You're a Xerox copy of someone else, but you're human, essentially.
Yeah, but all the...
So you have
all
no
the
cool
stuff
powers.
That works on humans doesn't work on you. Awkward. It's like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
So Klaus probably already has a werewolf, or if he's planning on getting one. And then
he plans to get a werewolf and a vampire.
We cut to Carol Lockwood, who's calling Tyler, and she's been compelled to tell him that I fell down the stairs. And then at the top of the stairs is the witch guy, Maddox. And she's like, why did you tell me I was going to fall down the stairs? Oh, that's because you're falling down the stairs. What? Just throws her down the stairs.
She hits the rails and then hits the floor.
Boing.
It is a very funny moment.
Damon still doesn't want to help, but Stefan's like, look, Elena's smart. She, this is her autonomy. She can decide what to do about this. And he's like, yeah, but you don't have to like it.
And this is what she wanted to do.
This is what she want to do. And I sure hope this bottle isn't full of absinthe.
Oh my god.
Alaric comes in to the Salvatore house, or wherever the fuck they are, and just Jenna pulls out a whole ass crossbow and points
She's got a crossbow. It's fucking nuts.
because she still thinks he's Klaus, but no, he's just Alaric Saltzman.
And she's like, get the hell out. Get out of here. Prove that you're Alaric.
Jeremy walked in while we were fucking. Oh, that's yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's Alaric.
Okay, I'm convinced.
You got me.
That's how he does it. I love that actually.
He got set free, but he had a message that sacrifice is happening tonight.
Okay, yeah. That explains Damon's plan here, which he starts putting into motion. I think this is the next scene.
No, Tyler visits Carol because he's back in town because his
yeah.
past tense fell down the stairs.
She had a terrible accident.
She had a terrible accident. And then when he leaves the hospital, we get like a Caroline jump scare. But oh yeah, I forgot Jules is also there too.
Yeah, Jules is there and she's like, "Hey, how you doing?" Yeah.
Caroline jump scare. She wants to hang out with Matt.
Yeah, we cut to the Spoon's Grill where like Matt's doing work, and then just it's like, oh, it's Caroline.
And she's like, hey.
They add the jump scare noise. They add scare cord.
They talk for a bit about hanging out later, and then he just walks over to like 10 feet away where Caroline's mom, Sheriff Forbes, is sitting, and she's like, yeah, we're gonna totally kill her. We're gonna so kill her. And Matt's like, I'm not sure, like, if I want to kill her, because she just seems like Caroline.
It just seems to be Caroline.
And her mom's like, she's lying.
She's a vampire.
She's a vampire. And then Matt's like, what even the fuck is a vampire?
What's a vampire?
What the fuck's a vampire?
Well, what he says is he doesn't even know what that means anymore.
What does vampire mean? Tell me.
He's doubting what he understands about vampirism and vampires and their nature. But it's funnier to us that it just reaches to the point of Matt doesn't even know what vampire is.
You acting like that's a word I know.
It's a vampire. It's like got that fucking like the fucking the Avatar in Ultima 9. What's a paladin?
So Matt tries to beg Caroline's mom to focus on Damon being the problem and not Caroline, and he wants to work on killing Damon.
I mean, he's not wrong here. Damon is a known problem causer throughout this series so far.
Stefan's grilling the freshly come to Alaric, and he said that he blacked out and just sort of woke up in a random place and he didn't know where he was. Damon is still very salty.
Been in this episode being just a salty little boy.
Saltier than 16 saltine crackers.
And he's not licking his fingers.
And he's not licking his fingers. Jack White reference.
Yeah.
Elena's like, Damon, you can't stop me. It's my life. And it's my life.
Don't you forget.
Don't you forget. It's my life.
It never ends.
It never ends until it does, unless I'm a vampire.
And speaking of unless she's a vampire,
Damon force feeds Elena some blood, which is weird because I don't think you can force her to swallow.
Like, yeah, he starts shoving his bloody wrist into her mouth and being like, "Drink ye my blood.
Drink ye my blood."
You're gonna have it in your system when you die and become a vampire.
And then Stefan shoves him off, and then David does like a back bump over a table.
sick back bump over a table, knocks over a lamp, and then just like takes the
and then he
lamp
just
post.
starts whooping his ass. But like Damon grabs a lamppost and stabs him with it.
Oh yeah, he fires out like he gets like 4 or 5 really good right hooks into Damon's face.
Got him in that Luthez press.
No, it's just he's just raining blows until Damon gets the lamppost into his chest.
Damon walks off. They get the lamppost out of his chest, but they call Lieutenant to get him some blood so he can heal. He heals.
And we're just over here thinking, oh God, it actually hurt. It actually hurts way more when you pulled it out.
No, keep it.
Put it back in.
Keep it in.
Keep it in.
I'll heal around it. So Stefan feels better, and then Alaric gives Jenna the talk, mostly just about how vampires are real.
And they reconcile. There's some really good lighting in this scene. Just very moody, very atmospheric. Yeah, the backlighting. Really nice.
Stefan tells Elena something I forgot.
They talk about something. I'll try to double check. I can just check the transcript if I can find
Caroline
where
meets with
around it
Jules
was.
and Tyler at the hospital, and she leaves so Tyler could talk to Caroline, and Tyler's gonna get out of town. But Maddox is there. He's just like a little gremlin. He shows up, and they're brain hurty. And then the witch that's with him,
Greta, yeah.
Greta Vervain stabs Caroline, and they get kidnapped. Just when Matt's trying to call them.
Oh, the Seven takes her to go somewhere.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're
Going for a hike.
They're going for a hike. That sets that up.
Damon shows up at the bar to ask Alaric for help because he did a fucky uppy.
he did a real fucky uppy, and the lighting and the spoons grill is making Damon's hair kind of look auburn.
Yeah, a little bit. He did a fucky uppy.
Usually he's got
and then Klaus is there too.
This is where we slowly started to realize that Klaus kind of looks like Sea-Dog VA.
He looks a little bit like Sea-Dog VA. He's got that kind of curly widow's peak hair, and like he's got a skinny build in his face.
And it completely threw us off.
I need to take Elena to play crane games later.
I gotta get another cinema roll.
Klaus says, "Let me be clear," and then he becomes clear. Okay, not really, but he's like, you're not gonna stop me because I'm old and smart and old.
I've got thousands of years on you, Damon.
You ain't
This ain't
shit,
gonna work.
you fucking child. Damon asks Alaric to
child.
help. Stefan's taking Elena on a hike. They go to a waterfall. He tries to get her to open up about how she feels about becoming a vampire. She doesn't want to talk about it. So Stefan has the fun idea of let's hike up this waterfall. It seems like honestly, it took all day. So I don't know how fun that would be.
I like how Elena's like, wait, can't you just like vampire jump us up to the top? And
you can't just say, hold on, Spider Monkey, and then
get
me up
Stefan's
there.
like, it's your last day as a human. That'd be cheating.
That'd be cheating. Let's climb up like two weird humans. You went,
Sorry, I had to. My sister was going to bed.
So say good night.
Yeah, there are probably at least a few episodes where you can hear me like quietly saying goodnight on the recording.
Good night.
Yeah.
Stefan thinks the fun part of hiking up a hill is hiking up a hill, and Catherine's digging for snacks in the fridge.
Looking around for blood sacks for Damon. Or for not for Damon, for
her. Alaric shows up the house because he has to invite in Damon. And Damon attacks Catherine because it's Alaric's house. I forgot it was Alaric's house.
I also forgot that this was Alaric's place. Like, I don't know why. I thought this was some sort of weird hideout that like Klaus got for himself. I forgot that because he was possessing Alaric that this was his place.
So he threatens Catherine, and Catherine tells Damon that, he's planning on killing Caroline specifically for the ritual, and that they're locked up in the tomb.
And also, I think she mentions that they also got Tyler, but I don't know.
They also got Tyler.
Yeah. That
Carol,
cuts us to the
Caroline and
tomb.
Tyler wake up in the tomb, and Jules is missing, but they explain that later, so cool.
Yeah, I think we noticed it was like, wait, what happened to Jules? Why did you think she would have noticed? Because she left to go to the car,
Yeah,
and she was like, you got a few minutes to talk with Caroline, and then Caroline and Tyler get kidnapped, and it's like, wait, what happened to Jules? But thankfully, they do answer that.
they do
So
answer that. Everyone in this episode's wearing denim, by the way.
there's a lot of denim going on.
Tyler doesn't know who Klaus is, and Caroline's like, "Hey, you fucked up coming back here. You should have just stayed gone."
You should not have come here, man.
They get up higher, halfway up the waterfall hill, and Elena and Stefan talk about how like you're just like a moody little bitch when you're a vampire. Like every time you're mad, you're furious, and every time you're sad, you want to die.
Is this also where Elena says she won't be able to watch Bambi anymore when she becomes a vampire?
Yeah, she can't watch Bambi anymore. It's
What?
You just gotta buy it from the Disney Vault, Elena.
Well, I think, is she trying to say it would be harder to watch Bambi because she has to she has to eat a deer to survive as a vampire?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
she's not gonna do human food. But that doesn't make much sense. Do you also can you not watch movies where there's just food in scenes?
Oh, I'm sad. This movie's got food in it.
Can you not watch movies with chickens because you eat chicken nuggets,
Oh,
Elena?
now I can't watch Chicken Run. I wanted to watch
No one
Wallace
can watch
and
Chicken
Gromit.
Run.
I wanted to watch Wallace and Gromit go to the moon. It's made of cheese.
But I can't
Are you-
because there's cheese.
There's cheese, Dave. There's cheese, Stefan. Are you telling me I can't go to the cheese moon? Elena, what the fuck are you
Wait, what are
talking
you
about?
talking about? Wait, I would be surprised if Stefan's never seen Wallace and Gromit go to the moon.
No, I mean, he's seen it, but he's just like, why do you want to go to the moon?
It's not cheese.
It's not cheese. Like, it's a cartoon, Elena. I can't think about
No,
food
it's real.
anymore. Or deers. Catherine's making coffee. And that pisses off Klaus. Because
He demands to know what she's doing.
I'm making
And she's
coffee.
making coffee.
So he compels her, and she's like, I'm making coffee.
And he makes her go into the sun.
Going to the sus. Because,
He's go walk into the sunlight. He burns for a bit, and then he's like, "All right, you convinced me. Stop." And he just kind of shoves her telepathically into a wall.
I didn't know he
Rude.
had telepathy, but yeah.
I don't know. That's the only explanation, or telekinesis. Excuse me.
That's mind bullets.
Telekinesis is moving stuff in your mind. Telepathy is communication. I'm sure we've said this at least once.
Yeah,
On the
but
show.
they mix it up a lot.
Yeah, it
Not
just
us,
and
like
it-
media.
yeah.
Klaus wants some coffee.
Yeah, Klaus says he wants her to do something for her.
I want you to do something for me. Can you make me like some coffee?
Just make coffee.
I like the Colombian blend actually.
Mm.
Can you take this $500 and go to a crane game and try to outwin me? That's what you kidnapped me for? Yes.
Yes, you're
That's
never
right.
gonna get the cinema roll. I'm the only one who can win those.
I'm the only one who can win those. You have to give them to me. Don't worry, I'll get you like something from like ReZero or whatever the shit. I don't know.
2011. There's probably be like Sword Art Online at this point.
I'll get you something from Sword Art Online. I'll get you like an Asuna figurine. You'll like it. Don't worry, it's a show. You'll like it. You'll like it. It's not bad. You'll like it. I don't.
Just don't watch past the first half of the first season.
Don't watch past that. It turns to shit. So Maddox confronts Damon in the woods, and then Damon just sort of realizes that Matt's there, and Matt just fucking shoots him. No,
He shoots Maddox.
he shoots Maddox after like Damon tries to attack Maddox.
Well, Damon goes in. He goes for kind of like a choke slam kind of thing. Gets him down. Then Maddox force pushes him off.
He goozles
And
him.
then he gets shot. And then he gets shot from behind by Matt.
Yeah, Matt's just got a rifle.
He just got a rifle and just shoots Maddox and is
Where did he get
very
that
much
Where
wanting
did
to
he
shoot.
get that rifle? I guess it's Virginia, so I guess you could just go to the
Yeah,
you could go to
it might have been
Walmart.
given to him by Sheriff Forbes.
You could go to Walmart and just go, "Hey, I need a rifle."
Yeah, that's true.
Damon just breaks fucking Matt's nose with the rifle and knocks him out.
He just like hits him with the butt of the rifle in super speed. And then he takes the bullets out, but he also just kind of carries them with
He
him.
pockets them, and I was just like, "Are you gonna throw the bullets?"
Right?
Why not take the rifle? A vampire with a rifle is scarier than a vampire without a rifle.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's a creature that has super insane speed and accuracy
And reaction
holding
times. You could just fucking
reaction
You
time,
could pop.
and he's got a
fuckers.
gun.
Yeah, he's got a gun. He can just pop people before they even notice.
Yeah.
Okay, so so Tyler talks to Caroline, and they kind of clear things up. It's like, "Oh, I thought you hated me." And it's like, "I don't hate you. I like you. I just didn't understand why you left me in my time of need."
And didn't say anything.
And didn't say anything. And he's like, I've been sorting things out with Jules. You know, it's better if I wasn't here." And then Damon shows up to break Caroline out, but she's like, "I'm not going without Tyler." And he's like, "Fine, fuck." He's turning into a werewolf tonight, though.
I could go to my catacombs.
I'll go to my
Family
weird
catacomb.
sex dungeon and just hang out there.
It wasn't a sex dungeon; it was a slave dungeon. Get it right.
You act like that's better.
I would rather we be accurate about why the Lockwoods have a dungeon.
Elena, they got to the top of the hill, but it's like evening, so it took at least like 3 hours.
Yeah, the sun is setting, and they're still talking about this whole thing.
You know, how big of a fucking hill that was, but Steph was like, "Yeah, but I climbed Mount Everest." It's like, no one likes a braggart.
No one likes a braggart, Stefan.
Stefan admits he wanted to be with Elena forever, but he thought it would be selfish to make her a vampire. And Elena talks about choosing between wanting to become a vampire and not wanting to become a vampire, and she gets emotional and then starts crying. Yeah. It's like, "I want to be human. I'm only a teenager. I have so much to look forward to, like having kids and falling in love and getting old."
And she starts, she's crying at this point and going, "I don't want to be a vampire, Stefan." And it's just like, and we're just over here like, God damn it, once again, the Vampire Diaries.
This show's just actually better than Twilight.
It is just better than Twilight.
The dynamic of like, it's selfish of me to want you to become a vampire, but I kind of want you to become one, versus like, I have humanity and I want to keep that and have a life, and unlife kind of takes that away. I can't have a family. I gotta watch all my friends die, all that shit, all the vampire problems that you talk about, and they actually bring it up.
and nothing like that in Twilight.
No, it's just fucking. It's just Bella being weird and like.
And just wanting to be a vampire.
And it's like, "You don't want to be a vampire. Like, I've been a vampire. Trust me."
And it's bad for reasons we don't explain.
It is bad. The vampire Illuminati, like, all this garbage. And Bella's like, "I have nothing to live for. I'm a teenager with like a social circle and a father who loves me and a mother who also loves me."
And like,
and I want to die and become a vampire because I'm different.
Stefan also talks about just like all the negative emotions that can just like completely wreck you when you become a vampire.
Yeah, when you're sad, it turns into grief and like just you suffer
anger, despair, loss, and all this stuff, and just how like it can overwhelm you. Just.
And it takes a long time to learn how to control it, which is like something Stefan still struggles with. And it's like, this is actually a nuanced fucking conversation to have.
Exactly.
Man, fuck Twilight.
Man. Fuck Twilight.
You know what's coming in 2 episodes, right?
God, yeah, exactly.
Breaking Dawn.
We're gonna have to kick off Breaking Dawn. Part 1. Oh boy.
So, Tyler helps everyone out, but he starts mooning out, so they leave the tomb. because he's going to start chasing them at any point now.
He's going wolf, and yeah, we get full moon. And there's just it's a very painful. We don't get a full transformation. I don't think we ever will.
I don't think they get like they don't use any practical effects. They just use like cracking sounds, and they just told Tyler's actor to wig out. Like,
they do give him like fangs, and they do give him the yellow, like the black and yellow eyes.
Yeah, but that's just kind of like a face mask effect.
Yeah,
like
that's just
like something
you do.
I was gonna say that's just something you do in After Effects, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Sadly, and I think it is because they just turn into just straight up wolves that it's like you don't get to have the
wolf.
They're little doggies.
They're not even that big.
They really aren't.
No, they're like the size of a moderately medium to large dog. Like,
yeah,
like a good 60-pound dog. That is a werewolf in this series. You know, Elena doesn't want to make all these decisions while she's still a teenager, and you know she wants to have a life.
Mm.
And they kiss, and Klaus is watching them kiss. And you know, Klaus is here. It's like, I'm here to pick up my my sacrifice. My sacrifice.
My sacrifice. For the 20th time, Creed.
For the 20th time, Creed. From Jim Ross just having to listen to Creed every single episode of Raw.
Up until like whatever pay-per-view it was.
Stefan doesn't want her to go, but she's just like, you know, stop staring at him, close your eyes. I'm going to say goodbye to you, and then I'm going to leave. So she leaves, and when he opens his eyes, she's gone. Stefan calls Damon, and Damon's talking about how he rescued everyone and he saved the day. And it's like, no, Damon, you're making it worse. Why? Klaus came.
Klaus came.
Oh no, Klaus, he came. He came. He came right here and right now. I got a Vine boom.
Got a Vine boom.
Just every time.
This is also where Tyler starts transforming.
Every time there's a sex joke.
Oh my god.
Tyler attacks Damon and borks at him, and then there's this crunchy sound, but it's not confirmed what happened. But he tackles Damon to the ground.
Yeah, we suspect that it is a bite because it sounds very bitey.
Then he pushes him off, and then Tyler just starts hitting yoga poses. Like
he is stretching like crazy. We're getting all the bone cracking Foley.
Like down, like cat arch.
Yeah, it's not downward dog. It is like a full on cat arch.
I'm trying to think of the other one, like cat arch, cat stretch. And then he gets down into Warrior 1 and Warrior 2.
He does the diamond cutter.
He does the diamond cutter and then gets into the safety zone.
Yoga.
Yeah, it's DDP yoga. It's not your grandmama's yoga.
Not.
Your butt can hold back the hands of time.
Use your glutes to hold back the hands of time.
Klaus too has MiFi. He's also got an AT&T phone. Good for watching footage of a woman in your basement.
Woman in a basement turning into a werewolf.
Yeah, it's Jules.
Yeah, that answers the question we had before. Which they also took Jules.
Splitting up was a terrible idea.
I don't think the plan was for them to permanently split up. It was just
the door whooshes open and Damon's there, and he's like, "Hey, you're gonna postpone this whole thing because I'm gonna turn Lane into a vampire." And also, I kidnapped the vampire and werewolf you were gonna use to sacrifice.
I rescued your vampire and werewolf. Damon like opening the door is very interesting because it was like the door just like whoosh opened and there was no one there. So I just went, what the fuck? The Invisible Man.
Don't fuck with me, man. Ghosts.
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 Are about.
Klaus responds by saying that he read Damon's Vampire Diaries wiki page.
It was all about how good he is at heart extraction.
How good he is at heart extraction. And also that he's the impulsive one, the bad boy.
He's the impulsive bad boy.
And Klaus is like,
spot for Elena.
I got You know, the thing about being old as fuck, I got backups. I got a backup werewolf, and I got a backup witch, and I got a backup the other one.
Vampire.
Yeah, the vampire. The other one.
It's just, it's only the creature that is like 1/3 of the show's title.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm 1/3 diary. I'm
And
1/3
1/3
the. So
he's already shown off.
He glomps on Damon and knocks him out. Matt and Caroline go to the dungeon, and then a fucking doggy shows up. A little doggy.
The doggy shows up.
The doggy shows up, and yeah, he's growling, but like he's so thin and like not.
He is not. He's just not threatening enough.
The thing about wolves is they have a Dorito-shaped head. Like they got a really long nose and like and little Dorito ears and like a triangle-shaped head, and this is just a fucking dog, man.
This is just actual dog.
Yes. It's just a dog.
They had to film him at the right angles to not show his tail
wagging. They can't film
wagging.
it at the right angles to show that he's probably like having a really fun time.
His tail's wagging the whole time because he's like, yeah, I'm acting real scary.
Yeah, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play at you. Catherine wakes up Damon and he's like, hey, why didn't they like kidnap me for the ritual? And it's like, they had me lure someone else out, Damon. And it's like, who? But they leave the answer hanging. Because Elena's going with Luca's sister, and she explains that, what was her name again?
Greta.
Greta explains that she's willingly with Klaus, and it's not like a kidnapping kind of thing.
I kind of figured as much when she was just kind of walking all in casually into Alaric's place.
Elena says she can't see, so so Greta hits the pyro, and all the rocks go on fire.
There's like a bunch of like it's like rocks. I think it's supposed to be like log like fires, but it definitely looks like rocks going on fire.
And they reveal that Jenna's there, and that she's the sacrifice. She's a vampire now.
He's a vampire. Yeah, she's
like,
the vampire.
Did you kill
now.
Jenna? It's like, no, she's in transition. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Oh wait, no, not that kind of transition.
No,
Shit.
not that kind of transition. I just like the joke of every time someone says transition, we have to congratulate them. Congratulations.
And Damon wants to know why
didn't they pick me? Damn it! I'm Damon, the main character.
I'm a vampires.
I'm of the vampires. And it turns out that Tyler got him. He bit him in the
Tyler got him with a werewolf bite.
He got him in the arm.
Got him kind of in the shoulder. It looks like, yeah.
I thought it was like the back of your elbow, but it could be.
Oh yeah, you're right. That is it. Especially with all the hair that's there. Yeah.
Apparently, he's got hairy ass forearms.
No, yeah. Forearms are usually a lot hairier than the shoulders. The shoulders, like.
Yeah, he got the wolf bite, and then it cuts to black.
It's like, a lot happened in this episode.
It was mostly plot.
It was mostly plot. I gotta say, I was not expecting
we got through it kind of quick, actually.
Oh yeah, I was not expecting the Matt, Tyler, Caroline love triangle to reach the point where Matt has to pull a gun on. Did I said Tyler, right?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, the Matt, Tyler, Caroline love triangle where Matt has to pull a gun on Tyler because he turned into a doggy.
No, not a doggy. Yeah, it was a pretty solid episode in the fact that like it just moved the plot along. It sort of feels like you kind of get the feeling that you're drifting a little bit, and like I would say the third of the like at the third marks of the season, but it seems like shit's coming together, which is good.
Shit's coming together, and there's a lot of good character stuff going on.
Yeah, I like character stuff. It just doesn't feel
there's
like
a lot of good stuff.
Hey, you need to go to a party.
Yeah, exactly. There was no party in this episode, which
there
is a
was
good
no
thing.
party. It was all killer, no filler.
All killer, no filler. Yeah.
Elena took a really long time to climb a hill, but
But to be fair, it takes a long time to climb a hill.
Yeah, it takes a long time to climb hills. There are only 2 songs in this whole episode. 2. Yeah. Not by Cheyenne Mize. And
Don't know that one?
Wolfpack by the vaccines.
I don't know them either, but I do think Wolfpack is a very fitting little song. I know that Wolfpack.
End up in a body bag. I was worried that we wouldn't be able to do the episode this week, mostly just because stress. But
Yeah.
I'm glad we got to do it. Mostly because it just gives me something I can focus on. Also, it's not as hot, which means that I'm not as in suffering being in my bedroom recording. Also, apparently my computer just stopped crashing at some point. It's fine now.
We finally figured out the issue, which is we figure was the.
But you know what's weird?
USB
I left it in there for a few days, and then I switched back. And it's just fixed now.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know. I can't explain it either. Fucking computers are fickle. Man, they are fickle fucks.
Fickle things.
Yes. We're going to go to the next episode. The sun also rises next week, or if, one of us gets sick, the week after that.
Yes.
I don't want to get sick.
You can find us on YouTube and on Spotify probably still.
Yeah, we're on Spotify.
But not on Google Podcasts, because that's dead.
Because that's dead, and now it's YouTube Podcasts, and I'm just like, why can't you just leave things fucking be, Google?
Remember when they had Google Video?
Why can't they just keep stuff the way that was if it's not broken?
Oh, we'll see how things go after that Monopoly thing.
Bring back the old YouTube layout.
Oh man, I miss the old YouTube layout.
Yeah, remember when there were like reaction videos? Like you would reply with a video under the video.
Oh, reply videos.
Yeah.
Remember when the like
just hope to find the response video in like search or on the sidebar.
Remember when like the progress bar was just visibly there underneath
you didn't have
the
to
video?
Just keep moving your mouse over it to see it. It was just there.
There.
And you can full screen it if you want.
Yeah.
I'm just pining for old YouTube.
Yeah, but I think you can find us on just anywhere you can get a podcast, really.
Yeah, I tried to upload it to everything that I'm available to upload it to. If it's not on there, it's because I haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah, we're still struggling through Spotify, and it's garbage.
Spotify is garbage, but it's on there. It's on Spotify.
It is on Spotify. You can find us on our Tumblrs, Ash Nightshade and Mega Fighter Free for free.
Yeah.
And also, if you're wanting some music reviews, you go to Arc Nightshade, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Which is Ash's Album of the Year profile, where he will soon be reviewing Paradise State of Mind. It comes out tomorrow.
Oh fuck! It does come out tomorrow.
Foster the people, baby.
I can't. I don't know if I should foster those people.
You had all the time for hunting high and low.
I'm sorry, I haven't been feeling good.
But it's too late now.
Is it too late to apologize?
It is too late to apologize.
Timberland.
I will not accept your sorry 2004.
No. Fuck. That was the only sorry I had.
The only one.
Next time.
How much?
Secret.
Why?
Just guess.
$600?
Jail.